I have gathered everyone here today to make an important announcement. Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already.
We built the Jade Chamber?
So the rumors are true. No.
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ning.
Lady Ningguang, is there any way we...
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago. Nevertheless, the building site has been chosen, and they are as follows. Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Excuse my ignorance, lady.
Only sufficiently large pieces of plastrite, or specifically, Vermilionite, may earn them. Adepti Sigils serve as a means of integrating them. Although these 3 items are rare, I take the saying, time is money, more seriously than most. Efficient, you may ask me anything. And
These things won't be easy to get hold of. But if it means a chance to get...
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Information from Lady...
Haha, what a coincidence. I won't divulge too much, but I heard some murmurings about some...
No. We better move quickly, or this opportunity will be snatched away from us.
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber?
So you heard my announcement, did you? What do you think? Interested? Yes. Providing the question pertains to something
Really? Ooh, then we'll never be short of Mora.
Of course. But how much the construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. I have other business to attend to now. Remember, this is a rate...
Ningguang seems super busy. Come on, first we gotta get out of Eugene Terrace. Huh?
Ma'am, you seem like an eminent and distinguished young lady to me. As it happens.
No.
Don't be like that. Why don't you stand there? Oh, right, yeah.
Did you hear that? They said they had some useful information.
I miss this feeling.
They're not here. Let's keep looking.
Well, will you look at that, ma'am? Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give us some more...
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she gives.
So what? She's loaded. How are we ever going to...
I've already told you. I don't need your... If you still can't grasp that...
Come on, ma'am. It's not about whether you need the info or not.
I won't...
No more excuses! Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Leo Lee Pavilion, then Shinyu at kiosk, then Wanmin Restaurant. Say, how could you afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a rich...
Master warned me not to lay a hand on any... But here we are. Perhaps...
Boss, I'm telling you,
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for everything.
Oh, you again.
Millilith? What are the Millilith doing here?
Silence! How dare...
No, don't...
Shenhe.
Shenhe?
My name.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe.
I've heard about you two before. I could have dealt with it myself, though.
This is Lila Harbor.
Laws. No.
Really?
That would be my stomach growling.
She's so honest. Wait, that's right. They said then of course you're still hungry.
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals.
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Bubu Pharmacy's not far away. After all, you can't... Harbor, and she doesn't seem to get how things work here. If she is an Adeptus, that would explain everything.
Are you here to buy some herbs? I do hope you...
Chingson, glaze lily, and violet grass, please.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go.
Thank you.
She's...
My hunger has now abated. Though they were not completely devoid of sweet.
So, how come you chow down on things? If Paimon had enough more,
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future. The food of the mortal realm is most delicious. But should I return to the mountains, sampling each dish in order to appreciate...
Return to the mountains. That proves...
Enough about me. What are your plans for me?
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot, and...
I see. I heard...
Yep! You get to... Were you interested in the...
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this... However, you have shown me your kindness, and I...
Wow! But having an Adeptus help out will make things a whole lot...
Then let's not delay.
Great! Paimon bet...
I am not sure whether, or we simply need to dispose of everyone who is currently ahead of us.
Veto! That is...
Really? But I hear that competition is in essence about...
Look, we want to win this Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Course, and
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there.
Baishu? What are...
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing.
Huh? How come...
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Oh, and she also
No, we've got others...
Ah, the variety of... As far as the record shows.
Okay then, let's go... Thanks, Baishu.
You're quite welcome.
Master Xingqiu,
Oh? Why do
the guild has had a whole string of strange... Your father gave me specific
I see. Have someone sort the...
Oh, how wonderful.
Hey, Xingqiu! Glad you're here. We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler, Paimon, Shu. I need to entertain some...
Understood, Master Xingqiu.
I wasn't counting on finding you here today.
Xingqiu?
Oh, I see. So you've entered...
As well?
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some... We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for... At the end of the day, it all comes down...
500 million?!
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one.
But... without it...
Don't panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of Seagaze?
Who?
Seagazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if I am not mistaken, he had...
Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone... According to records of drifting clouds, Seagazer once built an abode to store his rarest and most After Seagazer passed, the abode was abandoned. Luckily, I came into possession of a stack of...
That's great! Wouldn't it be a little...
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Seagazer was very
Open-minded? I have not heard of Seagazer being
Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right then, let's...
There's something about this young... Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious designs.
Okay, we will...
This realm
Princess! Shincho said it should be around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art.
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around. Hey, look! Is that a new seal? The Sealy got to hear. What? Weren't we? Oh, so many
I believe this is, with any luck, the Sunset Vermilionite will—
Really? Let Paimon see! Look, and now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rocks and trees here don't—
These are not real clouds. If we want to go down, we must first just—
Alright, then let's do it!
I sense the presence of monsters in this place.
Oz revealed! Dumpty Dumpty Go! Boing Boing Go! Da da da! Hi-ya! La la la!
Order guide you.
It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this?
Dumpty Dumpty Go! Phew! Blazing delight!
Unleash! Manifest!
Midnight Phantasmagoria! Hold the line! Billowing surge!
The core of the mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance.
Whoa!
It looks like we need to go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first.
Solidify!
Shadow Raven, let night fall! Dumpy Dumpty Go!
Array! Unleash! By Ordinance Divine!
Solidify! Order guide you!
We're gonna fall. This time, we're really gonna fall. So high. Luckily, there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise, that could have ended very differently. Hey! That Sealy's on the move again. Let's catch up with it. Huh. Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look.
Stabilize!
Hold the line! Wings of darkness! Come, Severn! Dumpy Dumpty Go! Throw them all up!
Rise! I will have order!
Allow me! By royal decree... Boing, boing, boing! Turret
Prostrate doesn't float until it's activated. It may look different from most ordinary. Only after being activated does prostrate reveal its true nature.
Wow, Shenhe.
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. I don't care for her stories most of the time.
Hold on a sec. If we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able to get it. But if we don't activate it, how...
Don't worry. I can handle the weight
Are you sure?
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a prostrate sample this large must be highly valuable. I will be gentle with it and make my safety.
That's right! I'm unsure you can handle it. You gotta be extra careful with...
I'll go on ahead with the prostrate. Let's...
How is Shenhe able to carry that huge rock all by herself? Huh. Adepti super strength much? We can't slow down yet. Let's go meet her at the building site.
The sun's out. Oh, this meteorological transformation is most splendid. Like a felicitous twist of fate in the face of certain doom.
Oh my god, I can't believe my eyes.
How can she lift that massive rock all by herself? She's got...
Oh, mighty Adeptus, please give me your blessing so that it...
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply immaculate. I'm going to award you full marks for the sunset.
My name isn't important. I'm not even here to compete. I was just delivering this for some other people. They should be here any minute now.
Shenhe! And Ningguang's little helper!
Ah, so you're the ones behind this. No, but I have to correct you on one point. It's not...
Okay then, Miss Secretary.
In truth, it is the finest piece of prostrate we have. If everything goes according to plan, we will use this piece. As a side note, Lady Ningguang has rented some dwellings. Now, please excuse me.
Shenhe! Shenhe! Just now on the way over...
Oh.
What kind of reaction is that? Whenever Paimon gets praised, Paimon...
I've had similar compliments before. They call me an Adeptus, treat me with great deference and respect.
Yeah, 'cause that's how it...
But I am not...
Shenhe?
I'm fine. I've been exerting myself.
Well, Byron said that there are some...
No need. I simply need to find myself.
You can't do that. It's when you're hungry, you go eat something tasty. And when you're...
Okay.
Great! Now we're talking!
Hi there. Checking, since this was chosen as the building site for... So, business is...
Great!
One of your rooms is still being cleaned. Here are your keys.
Shenhe, you should go... Paimon's gonna go see if there's anything good to eat. Let's buy one for Shenhe, too!
All right. If you need anything, don't hesitate to disturb me.
Hey! Isn't that Cloud Retainer? Let's go and say...
One trusts you have met
So far, so good. Yeah.
Naturally. Save for Ganyu, who spends the majority of her time in Liyue Hall.
Cool. So, calling her Shenhe feels kind of friendly, but also kind of disrespectful.
Her Adeptus name.
Don't all
On this latter point, you...
Oh, right. What? You knew already?
Do you mean to say that she presents...
Well, to start with, her problem...
Ah, yes. She was like... One first found Shenhe by chance in a cave. One was passing by and sensed the presence of... Inside was Shenhe. Then aged around 6 years old.
That sounds so...
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this monster for several days. That she was able to endure such terrible danger. One dealt with the monster, yet she still refused to lower her guard. She even...
In other words, if you hadn't passed by them...
Not necessarily. Upon one's arrival, one could sense that the god's wrath was gradually...
That's still so dangerous, though. Why was a time...
Alas, the mortal world is rife with suffering of every kind. And indeed, it is one to whom she refers. Shenhe has an extraordinary constitution. However, her homicidal urges did not subside with age. Mooncarver once performed a divination for her. He declared that her fate is to bear the curse of calamity. The red ropes have indeed served to keep her calmer and more content. They also seem to have rendered her... It is only by fate that people's paths may cross.
Oh, now Paimon gets it.
Huh. You dare draw such a... Ningguang once made a bold assertion that this is to be the era of the contract between Liyue. If she handles it admirably, one is willing to be a witness to her achievements. But if she... Let us conclude our conversation here for today.
So, Shenhe Adepti. Oh, no wonder she doesn't like being treated as an Adeptus. Having everyone talk...
I hear...
Hey! So, Shenhe...
Master has relayed my situation to you.
Oh? How did you know?
I'd intended to wait until you came back before. I was worried that something may have happened to you. On top of this, you have been acting very strangely around. After all, Master
Sorry!
It's okay. I don't... The fault is mine for not explaining everything to you. Still, though you... For this...
To be fair, we've met our fair... Anyway, now it's settled.
Got it.
Great! Well, but before we do that, after all... Oh, and another thing. We bought some grilled chicken drumsticks on the way back last night. There was a place just outside. Look! The Jade Chamber is floating, but it seems to be tied down by something.
That's because it's not finished.
Hey, Bylin! And hey, Beto! And hey!
Given the enormous scale of the Jade Chamber, before we find some suitable plastrite, we build... Once the plastrite is ready, we place it into the keel and let the partially constructed... The remainder of the construction work is then carried out at that altitude. Once...
Miss Bywin, we've brought some new material.
One moment. The construction work has only been able to progress this rapidly thanks to the plastrite provided by you. Lady Ningguang is most grateful and looks forward to seeing more of your work.
Wow, can't believe you sourced the plastrite so quickly.
Beto? You're joining the...
Sure am. I happen to get my hand...
Huh. So even though it's rare, we...
Oh, I've got some introductions to do. This is the renowned Miss Yun, or Yun...
Greetings.
These two are Paimon and the Traveler.
Shenhe.
Good to meet you. Miss Yoon is also here for the contest.
It's an honor to be honest with you all. I am in great need of this.
Wow. So,
excuse me for prying, Miss Shen.
No, I don't have any questions for Ningguang.
In that case, Lady Ningguang said that instead of competing against each other, we could work together.
Sounds great, but...
The plastrite was the most difficult item to source by a long shot. Luckily, all three of us managed to get... How'd I do?
Precisely.
Huh.
Okay then. All right, I'll go first. From what I've heard,
we will head into town and seek advice from Master Zhang.
Wonderful. We'll split in. I'm gonna take off. See you later.
Okay, let's go! By the way, what
I'm looking for a venue to host the performance of our new...
Ooh, what's the opera?
The opera is a labor of love. It's called The Divine...
Ah, hello.
Excuse me, Master Zhang.
Of course I have.
My name is Yunjin.
Yunjin? Sorry. My brain's finally caught. So, you're here to ask about wonder cores, huh? The types of ore needed to make one...
No, we were gonna ask you.
Sure. Well, you'll need... If I remember correctly, Lady Ningguang... It could take some work, but if you stick with it, you'll find some... Of course, it's...
Mount Tianheng.
Interestingly enough, I hear the view there is quite... Perhaps it can give me some I came to Mount Tianheng once with my father as a child. I remember it being such a long climb that I could barely feel my legs by the time we reached the top. Oh, this is quite a trip down memory lane for me. Look at these. No wonder the legend of the Divine Damsel of Devastation is said to have taken place.
The Divine Damsel of Devastation is your upcoming opera, right? What's the story about, though?
It's the story of a girl.
Cool. A hero story?
The legend first arose in this area. In that village, there was a loving couple. The wife was out collecting herbs and was captured. The vile and vicious monster told the villagers,
"What a nasty piece of work!"
But the monster was so terrible and so just while they were discussing whose child would be given over to them.
No!
Unbeknownst to anybody else, she was concealing an exorcist's blade. She approached the monsters. Her extraordinary abilities drew the attention of the Adepti, and they took her as one of their own. And so, destined to grace the mortal realm for but a brief moment, she vanished like a wisp of smoke.
I really like this story. But I personally think that perhaps the little girl was... I'm not sure she deserves all...
I've never... Opera is always an interpretation of the events. When my father wrote the script for this play, I suppose...
I think it's a great story.
Well, it sure inspired Paimon! Let's go get ourselves some... Should be enough Star Splinter iron. Now we just need to find that Subrosium.
I think I saw a village on our way here. Master Zhang said we should ask the locals for help. Why don't we try there?
Hey, there really is someone here. Yunjin, looks like you were right. Excuse us, sir. Huh. He didn't...
Hello, sir. We were just passing by.
Is he trying to tell us to look for clues in the village? Shenhe, Yunjin.
Sorry, you can go ahead without me. I'd like to have a word with this gentleman. If that's okay with you, Uncle Mingjin.
It's...
Shenhe.
Shenhe. I'm sorry, I don't know how to find Subrosium. But I think this place is deserted now.
Huh? You know this guy?
Thank you, kind sir. Well, don't worry. Mingjin has no ill intention toward...
Okay, then let's...
Mount Tianheng. Does this mean that the true story of the time frame certainly matches? So it's... Huh. What's this? So... Shen, now that I think about it, she does behave rather like an adept. So that's why I've been getting the strangest feeling whenever According to this text, the divine damsel from... And she didn't volunteer. She... Oh, the truth is even more lamentable than the opera. Now I understand why... Oh, it looks like my father...
We've looked everywhere, but still no mention of Subrosium. Let's have a look over there. This is it! So basically, we need to go to the middle of the lake south of Mount Tian. Let's go back and tell Shen...
One year when I was back visiting, I heard a story of... I was a very close friend of your father's. I could have stopped him from performing this. I bring flowers back here every year.
Apologize for what? If you'd stopped him, he'd only have found another. There is nothing he wouldn't have done for his...
Do you still hate...
I don't know what I feel. I'm told my fate is to bear the curse of calamity, so my master bound my... So if you ask me how I feel about the past, if I hate my father or not...
It must have been so tough.
Shenhe, we're back!
Oh, then I will leave you all in peace. I'll tell you more about the old...
Thanks, mister. We found some info in the end. Shenhe, look. This tells us how to...
Let's go then.
Miss Shenhe, there's something I'd like to just now, in the village, we found your father.
Why?
I know I say that opera always deviates from the truth, but...
It's okay. I like your version.
But,
my master once said that the day I learn how to use my strength for the good of others is the day that So, I hope that one day I might be brave enough to But I've never thought this way before, and...
Don't worry. In fact, I think maybe you've already started to become the person...
Shenhe! Yunjin! Cut the chit-chat! We can't let someone else be... report in. Paimon's curious if Beto's...
Oh.
So,
This is some top-quality ore you found. Guess now it's my time to shine.
Hey everyone, how's the A-team doing? I ran into a bit of a brick wall on my end. Suling...
Leave the Wonder Cores to me. I'll work... Don't worry.
Much obliged, Master Zhang. We should look into the Adepti...
I'll sort that out.
Oh? You got...
Yes. I have been training with the Adepti for years. When we first met, I told you I came for the Jade Chamber. In fact, I came specifically to deliver Adepti sigils. Master also said she hoped that I can take this opportunity to rejoin human society. Maybe it won't work for me to stay here after.
Without knowing the ins and... But now that our paths have crossed, we'll always have a connection.
Thank you. So, Master Zhang...
Fine by me. I'm actually curious.
Whew. The sigils are ready. Though they are...
I've finished forging the things you asked for, too.
Great! Let's go submit them before someone else gets... Ningguang's little secretary! We found all the materials!
Oh! All three of you found them together. The Wonder Cores and Adepti sigils look good. I hereby announce that the winner...
What? It's over already?
So close, but so far.
I'd like to invite our three winners to please proceed to the Jade...
Huh? Where's Beto?
Captain Beto has some business to attend to.
All right then. Guess we'll head up. This has been a long time.
Combine the Adepti sigils with the Wonder Cores, and insert... The construction of the new Jade Chamber is now officially complete. Thank you all for your work.
Yeah!
Miss Yun, I've already heard something about the reason for your involvement.
That's right. Lady Ningguang, I would like to hear your opinion.
The unveiling of Miss Yun's grand new opera surely requires a venue of equal grandeur. So what would you say if I proposed that the Jade Chamber offers a splendid panoramic view of the mountains and the bustling city?
Thank you, Lady Ningguang.
You're quite welcome.
Oh, a traveler, Shenhe, Paimon.
You're next. What is your... I should clarify. I do not know your brother's whereabouts. Please.
Wow. You're a mind reader, Ningguang. Oh well.
Managing a successful business is not as simple as you might think. Capital, connections, sensitivity to the trends, an instinct for what is a good opportunity. If you want to know how to make money, I will honor our agreement and give you an answer. But that is not to say that it will work.
Wow. Paimon hadn't even...
Your question was written all over your face. Now look, you helped me, so I promise you that should you one day require financial assistance, you may seek employment here.
Oh, great! So next time we run, no more questions from us. Shenhe, you...
Me?
Yes, this is a group effort.
Thank you. But I don't...
Are you sure? This is a once-in-a-life...
Yeah, just don't waste it. Hold on...
Lady Ningguang, do you think I can...
At that time, I dreamed that my wish has not changed to this very day. I hope the Jade Chamber will always float, and I hope that you can all let the Ascension ceremony commence! Right on cue. The Avenger of the Vortex, by
Who is that?
Osial's wife. Final follower of the Overlord of the Vortex.
Sounds like you knew this was coming!
Beidou sensed something was stirring in the deep. She warned me months ago. Knowing she harbors hatred toward the Jade Chamber, I chose to rebuild it now as a way of drawing her out.
Got it. Well, let's go fetch the Adepti.
No.
Huh?
In this human age, the people of Liyue must find a way to overcome this crisis on our strength alone!
What's that? Wait! A giant wave!
You are a cursed child. Your life brings nothing but disaster to us all. At least if you die, I can bring her back.
The day you learn how to use your strength for the good of others is the day that you can truly become part of human society.
What are you doing here?
We can't let you be the only one taking this risk!
I hardly see this as a great risk. The people of Liyue Harbor are well prepared, and she is already badly injured. Only sheer willpower is keeping her alive. I may be nearing the end of my stamina, but in a fight to the death, I think I have the upper hand.
We'll help too!
Stabilize!
Hold the line! By royal decree...
Dumpy Dumpty go! La la la! Ah! Boing boing boom! Blow them all up! Yeah! Hi-ya! Ah! Hi-ya! Hi-ya! Boom! Ah!
Stabilize!
Trust and rebuild!
Fortified!
Oz revealed. Pew!
Gather! This is order.
Obey! By royal decree!
No rest for the wicked.
Allow me! Billowing surge!
Stabilize!
Hold the line! Oz, reveal thyself! Blazing to light! Well, she's getting away! Shouldn't we go after her?
This place is unstable. It is too risky to continue pursuing her. If the place collapsed... I'm just a little exhausted. I wanted to deal with it myself. I didn't expect... Don't worry. She's not coming back and...
How did things go underwater?
It's been dealt with.
Good. So the crisis has been safely averted.
Lady Ningguang, the fleet reports that the sea monster has left Guyan Stone Forest.
Thank you. How are the...
Thanks to the medical supply. Of course, we owe huge thanks to this young... on behalf of the entire Millelith.
Great. Then next time I watch Miss Yun's... I wasn't trying to be a hero, though.
Let the soldiers recuperate.
Yes, ma'am.
You've been monitoring us for some time now. I trust you've reached a conclusion.
You wish to hear one's opinion. Well, things would have hardly...
That I do not deny. However, final victory was always going... If it came to it, I could always destroy another Jade Chamber.
One has observed your adaptation of the Guizhong Ballista, and find oneself you have learned from past failures and prepared for this crisis in advance. Hence, on balance, one finds your performance...
While the position of Tianquan remains mine.
Shenhe, one saw you secretly vent... Hopefully this trip to...
Yes. I feel happier than I...
Good. In fact, one had...
There'll...
Oh. Fine. Since you care not to listen, one shan't be telling you.
Please. Have a good rest. We must celebrate both the completion of the Jade...
Rise!
Wow! Everyone's already seated! It's Paimon's first time attending a banquet in the...
All of you here are my distinguished guests. Those who don't drink alcohol, please, help yourself to other beverages.
Have you heard? Miss Yun's going to be performing.
Sure have. Honestly, it's the main reason I hear she's going to perform the Divine Damsel...
Hey! Look! Miss Yun!
批贯，到这里本该接近尾声，但今日我再添一笔，倡议诸位。彼时鹤归，茫茫天地无依靠，孤身离去。今日再会，新朋旧友坐满堂，共聚此时。
What did you think? Personally, I thought I sang rather well.
It was beautiful.
It was wonderful. Also, thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks to you, the Divine Damsel of Devastation is a more nuanced tale. The play has an ending, but life goes on.
Thank you. I think I found the opportunity.
Ms. Yun, here you are. Great to see you. Huh? Hey, this young lady with the white hair looks like some kind of VIP. Wait, you're the girl from the opera, aren't you? The Divine Dam. Let me pull up a chair. All right.
Alternatively, you could leave us alone. That is, if you'd prefer.
Uh-oh. This feels all too familiar. Shenhe's back to her old self.
Hey, what are you doing?